Monday, 10:52 a.m. So the title to this video, I saw this morning, Saturday Night Live finally made a comeback. Oh, by the way, Saturday Night Live is 50 years old. It's their 50th anniversary this year. How do I know that? Because of what I watched. So it's Saturday Night Live's 50th anniversary, so I figured I'd click in the category. I was like, yeah, Saturday Night Live's been lame as hell the last almost 5 years now. I didn't even want to watch it. And I saw the Dave Chappelle. I was like, all right, wait a minute. Dave Chappelle's on here. This might be a good episode. And then I saw this skit. It reminded me of the good old, great Saturday Night Live, how it used to be. The great. I'm not going to show it to you because I can't show it, but you can listen. Hang on, it's playing.
And Los Angeles is on high alert as the wildfires continue to threaten.
They're in a building.
That's it. The city is saying...
Basically, they're in... Dave Chappelle's sitting in his house in where the fires are in L.A., and they're sitting on their couch in the living room.
To evacuate.
Oh my God, now?
Yes, Kevin, but you know, we knew this day might come. Our stuff is packed and in the garage. Reggie, you ready?
No. Hold on.
That's Dave Chappelle talking, saying, hold on.
Family photos in the go bag.
That's the wife.
First.
He's busting in the wall with a hammer.
Has got to get this cash. Don't worry about where I got my money. Ain't no time to explain. It's just stole. Come on, where's Courtney to help me get this money? Okay. Oh, geez, Dad, how much is in here? I don't know, like 500 grand or something like that. Enough for a while.
A while? Where are you going? Is this a passport? And Reggie, who is Demetrius Quinn?
Somebody who's always welcome in the Dominican Republic. That's me. There's no time to explain. The house will burn down. And y'all worried about who is Demetrius Quinn?
What else are you hiding in this house, Reggie?
Oh, thanks for reminding me. She was on the ground.
It's going in the clock. He took out the pistol.
No, Dad, I'm in the high school and I'm playing a bassoon. I'm sorry, son, I let you down. I raised you soft like a bitch.
Hey, that was my favorite line out of this whole episode. He's like, I'm sorry, son. He handed him the pistol he got out of the clock. He's like, he handed it on him, and right when he said that, he said, I've never had a gun. Dave Chappelle, I love that line. Oh, I'm sorry, son. I raised you to be a bitch. That's the best line of the whole episode.
Because I know how to shoot a gun. Yes. There are five men on the way coming to kill us, and you talking about I'll play the bassoon. Don't really want to hear something like that.
Demetrius, give us.
Here's the Bosnians coming to kill him.
And allow me.
He shoots him in the neck, and it ricochets into his neck, the bullet.
I'm letting you. Why do I gotta do everything myself around this house?
What do you mean?
Look, baby, just calm down.
How he's going back in the clock.
All right, there's bank accounts, pictures, everything's in here. Take it. Stick it in your cooch.
Why don't you put it in your ass?
Because if I put it in my ass, then who's gonna hold the map?
Oh, he's turned a map out of his ass.
Come on, y'all, 3 team players. Man up, let's get going.
You don't hold up in your ass too? Come on, because what have you not told our family?
Oh, okay.
Out of the bookshelf, he's getting a mysterious family.
Stop calling Papa in front of my real family.
Sorry, you speak French?
Uncle,
What's that? Were they living here?
I told you there's no time for that. All you want to do is sit up and talk about what it is, what is that? The house is going to burn up. Come on, we got to go. We're going to leave the rest. Okay, but what about Buster? We can't leave Buster.
If you tuned in late, this is the best Saturday Night Live episode they made in 5 years.
I'll he's gone. That dog probably saw you shoot that man and drove away in a Hyundai.
Now he's got the dog or the cat, Buster's.
Oh, come on, Buster.
This is so funny right here.
Buster, I can't believe I almost forgot what this was. This is a cold blood, and I'm saying he's a good boy. And you got something very important in your stomach.
You got something very important in your stomach. You shot the cat, you got the fucking dog open.
Oh, he's still moving a little bit.
He said he's still moving a little bit, and then he jammed the knife in his head. This is what Saturday Night Live was good. They gotta start making shit like this again. Which, this is a new episode. I think it was from 2 Saturdays ago, by the way. I think he had a cell phone.
Take a bite out of his heart.
You a bitch! You won't take a bite out of the dog's heart!
My God.
I knew I should have stayed a lesbian like I was in college.
Excuse me, I gotta make a phone call. Ni hao. Tháng Thái, sẽ có tiếng TikTok. All right, let's get out of here. Let's go.
It's another notice from the city. The alert was a false alarm.
There's a false alarm.
Pass my test. It's gotta be a little fast next time, that's all.
No, you gotta leave. I don't even know you.
Yeah, man, get out of here. All right, fine. You see the cat? It's got a page in its ass.
It's got something in its ass, the cat. Okay, so that was the skit with Dave Chappelle in it. He's got like 2 or 3 more skits from 2 Saturdays ago. I would definitely recommend watching that Saturday Night Live episode that Dave Chappelle just hosted. I think what is it now? I don't know, it's like February 17th, so it would have been like 2 weeks ago not the Saturday that just passed. That would have been from the Saturday before the Saturday that just passed. So 2 Saturdays ago that was from. Here's where Dave Chappelle's opens. This is his opener on Saturday Night Live.
First customer.
I'm not running ads, sorry. And now why this? Oh, I'll get to the Trump part in a minute too. Why Trump's in the title. Oh, by the way, since there's a commercial, I got a joke for you. You know something that Trump could have taught Abraham Lincoln? I got a joke for everyone. You know, if not Dave Chappelle, if Trump and Abraham Lincoln ever met, he could teach Abraham Lincoln how to turn his head exactly at the right moment. You get the joke? Hey, if Trump and Abraham Lincoln ever met, he could teach Abraham Lincoln how to move his head at precisely the right moment. It's a funny joke. Alright, here, Dave Chappelle opening. Oh, wait, I might have copyright for the music. Hold on.
Thank you very much. Turn this up, I can't hear. Thank you guys. Boy, I gotta tell you guys something. I'm being very honest. I am in quite the pickle tonight. And it started in October. Lauren Michaels called me and he asked me to do Saturday Night Live, the first episode after the election. And I was like, nah, man, I'm cool.
Because Saturday Night Live's been soft like a cupcake for the last 5 years now. That's why he said that.
And he's like, why not? And I was like, man, things are going good. I finished my Netflix deal. I got all this money and stuff. And he's like, oh, man, no, come on, please. And I said, I tell you what, just to get off the phone, I go, you know what I'll do? I said, just save the date closest to January 6th. And then the date started rolling around, and in December, he started calling me again and again. I was like, nah, man, I don't want to do it. And this goes on for like weeks and weeks. And then finally, you know, I go, you know what? I can just get rid of all these old Trump jokes. I start fresh and say, you know what? I'll do it.
Dave Chappelle supports Trump, by the way. Dave Chappelle supports Trump, I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% sure. I'm like 80% sure he supports Trump. Continuing on.
The moment I said yes, LA burst into flames. And it's a tough one, you know what I mean? Because I'm tired of being controversial. I'm trying to turn over a new leaf. And it is way too soon to do jokes about a catastrophe like that.
The look on his face.
It is. You know what's crazy about it is this one is close to home. Now, I don't live in LA. I've never been like a big fan of LA, but I've built many, many memories there. And I have great friends there. And a lot of them lost their homes. But Carrie Elway's, who I starred in Robin Hood Men in Tights with, his house burned to the ground. Madlib, who was on Saturday Night Live with me last time I was here, his house burned to the ground. So many people I can go on.
So did Passion of the Christ, what's his name? Mel Gibson's house burned down too. He's like, I lost a few books, you know, from the 1500s. You know, what are you gonna do though? It's gotta hurt, man, losing a book from the year 1500. Like, you literally had a book from the books. He said a lot of books from the year like 1500. That's like fucking 500. No, that's more than 1500. 1500. That'd be like 500 years ago.
On my first movie I did with Dennis Quaid, I saw him evacuating his house on the news with tears in his eyes, and it broke my heart. And then I go on the internet, and I watch these fire videos, and I read the comment sections, and everyone's like, yeah, it serves these celebrities right. I hope their houses burn down. And you see that? That right there? That's why I hate poor people. Because they can't see past their own pain. The other day on the news, they said these fires were the most expensive tragedy that ever happened. Natural disaster. They said it's the most expensive natural disaster that's ever happened.
It's funny how those fires happened. Hey, what's up, T-Chan? Hey, you missed the beginning. You missed the beginning skit. Dave Chappelle with the fire burning down. This is the opening skit. Oh man, it's hilarious. I would definitely recommend you watch the skit where he cuts the cat open and takes the family, or just you can rewatch it from the beginning of the video after this live's over.
United States history. And you want to know why I think that is? Because people in LA have nice stuff. I could burn 40,000 acres in Mississippi for like $600 or $700.
Hey, one other thing. And you know what's crazy? They're saying LA's the worst at more money. What about North Carolina and South Carolina, where there's probably still people, bodies that they haven't found yet? FEMA ain't doing shit there but stealing the shit and giving it to the fucking immigrants. And they're sending fucking that's bogus under Trump's watch. Trump's got to do something about that, man. Why Trump, under your, I know he's only been, I thought it was a little longer. I thought he's been in office for a little longer. It's only barely been like a month or something. So I'm a little off on my time frame. Sorry for giving a little heckle about the gas prices. But I saw last night, Trump's getting on them cheap gas prices. He's getting that price. He just opened up new contracts for drilling. Trump's doing great things for this country. Continuing on.
And now we watch the news or talk to my friends. They all have these conspiracy theories of what started these fires. Now, they say it's arsonists. I've heard this theory, and I'm sure there were some arsonists, but there were a lot of elements that came together to make this fire the catastrophe that it was. The winds were 100 miles an hour. LA was...
But see, it's funny. Because the fire happened right before Trump got in office officially, I think, or like right at the same time. and they're using a disaster after disaster, it seems like, to distract from the last disaster, from the disaster before the last disaster. First you had Hawaii, all gone, still rubble, they haven't done shit there. Now you got North Carolina and South Carolina, where thousands of homes people have lost their baby pictures, the pictures of their family, they lost their phones. You don't got nothing. Those people have nothing, and the government's offering them a $750 loan. And hey, Trump, you got to get on helping them North Carolina and South Carolina people too, because Joe Biden's a bitch. Continuing on. Kind of like how in that beginning skit, Dave Chappelle said to his son on that first skit, "Oh, son, you've never held a gun? I'm sorry I raised you to be a bitch." Continuing on.
And the levees, it was just too many factors. If you were a rational thinking person, you have to at least consider the possibility that God hates these people. Sodomites. That's not true because West Hollywood was unscathed. Because how can you burn what is already flaming? A lot of poor people were affected too. A lot of just regular working class families were affected too. And a lot of those families found out the week of the fires that they lost their health, not their health, their fire insurance. But either way, Luigi is like, you're welcome. You know, Luigi killed him. And that kid did almost plan like the perfect crime. He did everything right, planned everything perfectly. Only thing he forgot was to shave his eyebrows. As soon as I saw him on the news, I was like, yeah, that's him. Finally, they're getting in front of it. This week, thank God, these fires subsided. And now without help, a lot of countries pitched in. Canada sent planes that helped us out, and Mexico sent firefighters. And Trump was like, make sure they leave when they finish.
Hey, that was a good one.
Trump's a wild guy. He's a wild guy. I'll tell you something he did that made me crazy when he was running for president. When he was running for president, he said this at a debate. He said the Haitians in Springfield, Ohio, were eating people's dogs and cats.
They were.
That really upset me because I live in Ohio. In fact,
I've seen them. I've seen videos of them in that city, literally fucking with rats on a fucking rotisserie, rotating the rat on the rotisserie. And I've seen videos of the migrants doing the same shit in New York too. They're literally eating the rats. I don't know about the cats, but I know they're eating rats for sure. I've seen videos of it, so that's one thing I do know for sure. I know they're eating, the Haitians are eating the rats, or the Venezuelans. I've seen it. They got them on a fucking rotisserie like a fucking pig. Continuing on.
No, what's up, Ohio? I live one town over from Springfield. Now, those of you who are from Ohio, I hope you know that's not what's happening in Springfield at all. What happened in Springfield is a lot of jobs went away. 20,000 Haitian immigrants were moved there by our government legally, and they pay market value for their rents, and they saved a lot of companies because they did jobs that the whites weren't doing. It's not that the whites couldn't do these jobs, but they were busy, doing other things. Heroin, sleeping on the streets, you know what it is. And those communities are immigrant communities who tend to be very successful. They don't come to America to not be rich. And when he said that community caught hell. There was like a jealousy that ran through the community, and there was nothing I could do about it. But because I was famous, I said, well, let me just be supportive. So every day, for like 10 days, we'll drive a few miles over to Springfield and eat lunch at the Haitian restaurant. And let them know, if I'm safe here, you guys are definitely safe here. And to be honest with you, I don't know what that was. But whatever it was, it fell right off the bone, I'll tell you that.
He's basically saying it's a cat or a dog he ate at the restaurant.
Now I'm even getting nervous in Ohio. Like I might leave with the Asian. Now I'm serious, man. You know what it is, man? It's just no fun being famous anymore. It's like y'all made it scary. You know what it feels like being famous? And scary is the right word. It feels like, and I'm not being dramatic.
Hey, there's the meth lab.
Like
I don't know, I'm just playing.
World War II. But I gotta keep a happy expression on my face all the time. So imagine all the dangerous stones the beach, but I still look like this. The bullets are whizzing by and stuff is exploding. I'm just like, and then every once in a while something terrible happens. Wow! And I'm like, oh no! Puffy got hit! And Puffy be like, oh, keep going, Playboy. I kicked the bitch in the face and forgot about it. I've been in trouble in my day. Well, I've been in a lot of trouble in my day, but man, let me tell you something. This guy, Puffy, but this guy is in an enormous amount of trouble. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. They got this guy in a RICO case by himself. A lot of my friends ask me, they say, Dave, did you know anything about those freak off parties? And I'd be like, nah, man.
That's funny. They got P. Diddy in a RICO case. He's the only person in the RICO case.
I know anything about freak off. And they all look at me like,
by the way, if you don't know what a RICO case is, that's what they use to charge like gang leaders with, or like mafias, and it's pretty much anyone tied into it. It's called a RICO case. It's like a gang organization, and it normally should consist of more than one person, but for some reason, P. Diddy's the only person in that RICO case. Continuing on.
you're like, well, how are these people you know was at the freak off? But she's the only one that wasn't at the freak off. And I thought about it for a minute. I said, oh my gosh. I'm ugly.
Well, they got rid of the camera there.
That's a tough way to find that out. Can you imagine you and me reading the newspaper and found out everyone in Hollywood had an orgy behind your back? Well, it really hurts. I'm glad they didn't call me though, because the stories that come out about it are crazy. I saw one thing on the internet, so I'm not sure this is true. Probably doubt it's true, but I saw it. Some guy who said he knew Puff was like, yeah, man. He's like, I was at the freak off one time and I went in the back row, and Puff was in there with Carl Winslow, the dad from Family Matters. He was smashing, and I was like, Puff, what are you doing? And he was like, yeah, it feels good to make another man do your bidding. And I was like, oh, God. Carl Winslow from Family Matters was there, and I wasn't invited.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds funny.
It's worse than I thought. Or maybe I'm not ugly. I mean, you know, look at my face. This is not necessarily a handsome face, but it's not an ugly face. But if you really study my face clearly, I have snitch energy. Oh, I look like I'll tell. The last thing you want to see the orgy is me across the room looking at you like.
Man, that was a good book where someone drove around with a pickup truck and ripped all them bitches out of the ground, and then they dragged it around the corner, and in the story there was like 4 or 5 people there with sledgehammers. After the pickup truck ripped it out, they smashed that shit, unhooked it from the truck, and went on to the next one, and they did it between the hours of 1 a.m. to about, I think they stopped around like 3:30, 4 a.m. Really good book. I think it should be based on a true story, or maybe it was, I don't know.
Leave Carl Winslow alone. Amen. Amen. You watching at home, you might not be famous, but I bet you ain't perfect. Nobody is perfect. The idea is, as you live your life, you're supposed to evolve and grow past your mistakes. But if you get to be 55,
Damn, Dave Chappelle's
and Puffy's
55.
55. He doesn't look old.
Oh,
But
Puffy's 55.
niggas paying half price of the movies. You want to see your Playboy? Ain't nothing wrong getting older, but if you 55 and you got 1,000 bottles of baby oil in the house, clearly, can't stop, won't stop. You're committed to the lifestyle. Because I'm 51, and I'm telling you, this is true. I can't remember a single time I ever threw an empty bottle of baby oil in the trash. I don't think I've ever finished a bottle of baby oil in my life. If we went to my mother's house tonight, she probably got the same baby oil we had when I was a little boy with the tank top, and somehow probably was all the way down to the last. And having baby oil is not illegal. They don't remind you about that part. That's the least harmful thing I read in that doc. He just used the wrong lube, I think. If he used Crisco, he would have got away with it. Or just been like, oh, he likes to cook. Thanks.
Hey, you know me badass? And they got a new guy. I fuck Alec Baldwin. Alec Baldwin is a fucking jagoff, and I'm glad they fucking fired him from playing the role of Trump on Saturday Night Live. The new guy they got playing Trump on the role of Saturday Night Live, I mean, it seems more respectful, and they're making it funny, but still respecting Trump. But what I would like to see is, I wonder if a sitting president, I think maybe George Bush was. I don't know. I think George Bush was on Saturday Night Live as a sitting president. I'm not sure, but I would love if Trump would be on Saturday Night Live one of these Saturdays coming up while he's the president. I would love to see Trump on Saturday Night Live, man. I get you, that would get the highest ratings Saturday Night Live had in the last 20 years. Continuing on. Hey, Arturo!
Thank God they caught him before those fires, because there's been a goddamn mushroom cloud over his house. 1,000 bottles of baby oil in there. Here's the thing. On Monday, Donald Trump's coming back. He'll be the 47th president. He's done it again.
Yeah.
And all flags will be at half-staff, many of them because Jimmy Carter died. Now, I got to tell you, Jimmy Carter, people go back and forth and say he was a bad president or a good president. I'm not qualified to even speak on that.
I'm
but I'll
not
tell you
either.
this.
I don't know too much about
I was
it.
in the Middle East years ago. After I quit my show, I was trying to find out what I wanted to do with my life. And while I was there, Jimmy Carter flew to Israel. So everybody in the region was talking about a former American president being in the Middle East. And while he was in Israel, a book of his was released, and its title was very controversial in Israel. And the title of the book was Palestine, Peace, Not Apartheid. People were very mad in Israel. There was a lot of mean stories that came out in the paper, but some people were supportive. And while he was there, Jimmy Carter said, I want to go to the Palestinian territory. And the Israeli government said it's too dangerous. And if you go, we cannot protect you. And man, Jimmy Carter went anyway. I will never forget the images of a former American president walking with little to no security while thousands of Palestinians were cheering him on. And when I saw that picture, it brought tears to my eyes. I said, I don't know if that's a good president, but that right there, I am sure, is a great man.
I agree with
It
you.
made me feel very proud.
Probably wasn't a great president, but that was brave of them to do that.
The presidency is no place for petty people.
Like Joe Biden's
Donald
bitch
Trump.
ass.
I know you watch the show.
No, gotta be on it while you're president. You wanna,
Man, remember, whether people...
hey, hit thumbs up if you want to see Donald Trump as the president on Saturday Night Live.
voted for you or not, they're all counting on you. Whether they like you or not, they're all counting on you.
All of us are.
The
Me
whole
too.
world is counting on you. I mean this when I say this. Good luck.
Me, Dave
Please,
Chappelle,
do
everyone.
better next time. Please, all of us, do better next time. Do not forget your humanity, and please have empathy for displaced people, whether they're in the Palisades or Palestine. Thank you very much, and good night.
Just in case you missed that first skit for some of the late tuners, this is the good one.
Splurged on new devices? Don't skimp on your
This
internet.
is in the beginning. Y'all missed the beginning
From
one.
streaming the...
So pretty much it's the LA fires.
And Los Angeles is on high alert as the wildfires continue to threaten.
Okay, that's it. The city is
This
saying
is
we
the
need to
funniest-
evacuate.
Oh my god, now?
Yes, Kevin, but
This
you
is the
know,
good old
we
Saturday Night Live I remember before they turned into a bunch of fruit kings.
No, hold on.
But it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. We'll get through this. I put all our family photos in the go bag.
I just gotta get some first.
Reggie, what are you doing?
I just gotta get this cash.
Where did you get that money?
Don't worry about where I got my money. Ain't no time to explain. It's the stove. Come on, where's Kobe to help me get this money? Oh, geez, Dad, how much is in here? I don't know, like 500 grand or something like that. Enough for a while.
Oh, where are you going? And is this a passport? And Reggie, who is Demetrius Quinn?
Somebody who's always welcome in the Dominican Republic. That's me.
Why do you have this?
Baby, there is no time to explain. The house gonna burn down. And y'all worried about who is Demetrius Quinn. Don't worry about it.
What else are you hiding in this house?
Well, I should run for office. Maybe when I get older. I'm not old enough yet.
Chief?
Oh.
Hey, comment. If I ran for office, would you vote for me? Leave a comment, yes or no. Continuing on with the skit.
Oh, thanks for reminding me. Oh, see, this is the whole thing. Take this. You ever hold that heavy metal before?
No, Dad, I'm in high school and I played a bassoon.
I'm sorry, son, I let you down. I raised yourself like a bitch.
Hey,
Because I know how to shoot a gun. Yes.
hey, that's my favorite line right there. I raised you soft like a bitch.
There are Bosnians on the way coming to kill us, and you talking about I play the bassoon. Bet they want to hear a song or something like that. Don't need prayer.
There's the Bosnians.
Give us what we are owed. Handle them, son. Who's got a pen? And allow me. I blame you. Why do I gotta do everything myself around this house?
You're covered in blood.
Look, baby, it's cold there. Let me take this thumb drive. All right?
Got it on the wall.
Pictures, everything's in here. Take it. Stick it in your cooch.
Put it in your ass.
Because if I put it in my hand, then who's gonna hold the mat? Come on, don't speak clean plays, man. Now let's get going.
Don't have that in your ass too. Come on, because what have you not told our family?
Oh, my friend.
Look out of the bookshelf.
Look, stop calling me Papa in front of my real family. Take these cigarettes and go on with your life. Go on, get. Go on.
Don't be there, Reggie. I'm sorry, you speak French?
Uncle,
Who was that? Were they living here?
I told you there's no time for that. All you want to do is sit up and talk about what it is, what is that, the house is gonna burn up. Come on, we gotta go. We're gonna leave the rest. Okay, what about Buster? We can't leave Buster.
The dog.
Buster. Oh my gosh, Buster, come on, come here.
I think he's gone. That dog probably saw you shoot that man and drove away in a Hyundai.
Buster, where is he?
Oh, sweet Reggie.
Oh my God.
Oh, my gosh.
No, come on, Buster.
Oh, sweet Reggie.
Oh, Buster, my God, Buster, I can't believe I almost forgot what's up. This is the core of love in our family. He's a good boy. And you got something very important in your stomach. Don't worry, I made it quick.
Since I'm showing video, I gotta pause it for a second, so, yeah.
Oh, he's still moving a little bit.
That's a good old Saturday Night Live, I remember.
Take a bite out of his heart.
You a bitch!
All right, got it.
I knew I should have stayed a lesbian like I was in college.
Excuse me, I gotta make a phone call. Ni hao.
I gotta reverse in a second. Sit there.
Pass my test.
So basically, the phone just rang and said it was a false alert.
Pass next time, that's all.
No, you gotta leave. I don't even know you.
Hey, man, get out of here. All right, fine. You see the cat? It's got a painting in the face.
Hey, I would definitely recommend watching the Dave Chappelle one from like 2 to 4 weeks ago. Saturday Night Live. That's probably the best episode they made in the last 6 years or 5 years. And I'm really glad they got rid of Alec Baldwin's big bitch ass playing Trump. Fucking, he don't like him. He shouldn't be playing Trump. They got a new character playing Trump. I mean, I don't know. I think they could find someone that looks a little more like him that's funny, but it's better than Alec Baldwin. And they're not really disrespecting Trump either, Saturday Night Live. They're being more respectful of him, unlike previously before. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, definitely watch that episode. And there's another skit too that he did. It's even funnier where he's smoking a cigarette and it's something about race. This is a pretty funny episode. I'll play that maybe later. Ah, great, this bitch is here. Bitch. I'll listen to your ass. Must be nice to fucking. No, I'm not gonna say it on here. Probably should've. Oh no, fuck, I might as well say it. Must be nice to fucking get paid more than the people who do more here to suck dick, literally. Like a paid fucking prostitute, this bitch. This bitch is literally like a paid prostitute. You don't do shit. You don't do shit here, but you're getting paid, but you're getting more than me or my wife is getting. Fucking, but you want to say I was the mooch, bitch? You the mooch. Fucking getting it, fucking. No matter what you do, you don't even do shit for the place, and you're getting paid fucking straight fucking what, like $900 a week? That's some bitch ass shit. When my lady's here fucking doing more than you're doing, you're getting fucking paid more than her. That's bullshit. To suck dick, literally. This bitch is getting paid more than my wife to suck dick. Disgusting. Straight up. Like, that's sad when the people that are doing the most here are getting paid less than somebody that doesn't do shit but suck dick and be a fucking mooch and act like she's not a mooch, but she is a mooch and a fucking manipulative ass person. Extremely manipulative. God damn, I wish Maya was here. God damn it, I fucked up. And that's probably my karma why my IVC filter failed, was for what I did with Maya and him. That was my karma. That's why I got a fucking IVC filter that failed in me. Probably because 1 week after I did what I did to make that end, that was my karma, because I never should have did that. Karma does get you, and it gets you in mysterious ways, and that's the mysterious way it came, because when she, I did what I did, made it happen, thought this bitch was good, but really she's a mooch-ass bitch, conniver, manipulative, evil mooch. and would not be with this person. And literally, her own words were, this man does not deserve anyone ever. That's what her words were. Now the bitch goes and has a baby with him? But wait. Before you were in like that, before I did what I did to make that happen, your bitch ass was saying that before what happened, and then I had Maya come visit me in the hospital. Thank you, Maya. If you ever watch my YouTube, I'm so sorry I did what I did. I feel like an extreme piece of shit for it. And honest to God, it was God's way of showing me I shouldn't have got involved in that, and I should have fucking just, Maya, I wish you talked to me more, man. I didn't know you. I didn't know anything about you. I don't know why you didn't communicate with me, nor I would have knew you were, I wouldn't have been thinking stupid, and I would have known you were the better person for him than this fucking mooch-ass fucking con artist-ass fucking manipulative, mind manipulative, fucking, this bitch even got this dude saying fucking, oh, that was in the past. Why are you still talking about the past? Bitch, why were you talking about the past when you were saying he deserves nobody in his life? And then this bitch says, I can't wait till the dogs die? You're a sick motherfucking bitch, and you know who you are. You are sick. This man loves his dogs, and you said it. I've heard you say it to my ears, saying that fucking you can't wait till the dogs die and he's not getting no more dogs. You're a piece of shit. And Maya was a god compared to you. And I wish I know, with that minute you came to my fucking window, I wish I said, get the fuck away from my window, and I didn't let you catch me in that weak moment. And that was the biggest mistake of my life. And that's probably why a week later I almost died from my IVC filter failing. That's probably my karma. I'm sorry, man. That was my fault. Completely my fault. I'm gonna end it with that. Why are the live videos always some kook? LOL. What do you mean some kook? Trump's the man doing the job. Trump's the man fucking standing up to all the bullies that are bullying us. Trump's the guy finding, why are we spending $50 million in fucking Africa fucking for condoms? Why the fuck are we spending that much money for Africa? Those gotta, like Elon Musk said, those gotta be some pretty big African condoms to be spending $50 million. And then another thing, why are we spending like $40 million? I don't know if that's the exact number, but it's in the millions. Why are we spending millions of dollars on teaching Sesame Street in Afghanistan? Why in the hell is America paying to teach Afghanistan Sesame Street? Stupid. Like, subscribe, share, thumbs up. Hey, if I ever did run for president, when I get old enough, would you all vote for me? Leave a comment. Like, subscribe, share, and comment if you would vote for me when I'm old enough. I'm not old enough yet. Hey, if I get enough comments on here, maybe I will run for president. Because you know what Trump did? He proved everybody wrong I've ever had an argument with in my life. Oh man, if I had a time machine, that's one thing I would do. I would take this phone from the future, bring it to the past in the time machine, and go up to every single person I've ever had that argument about, where you can't be a felon president, and say, hey, look, this man's got more felonies than fucking, he's got like 40 felonies, and he just became president. That shows you can still be a president with felon. Did you know, by the way, George Washington was a felon? Our first president was a felon. Including all the founding fathers were felons. Like, subscribe, share, thumbs up. That's it for this one. You're rambling. No, I'm not rambling incoherently. I'm talking about a message that I know two people watch my channel that is in particular for. The mooch-ass bitch that's manipulative, and fucking Maya that I got my karma for, shit. That's why that IVC filter almost killed me, because I fucked up with that. Bad. Like, subscribe, share, thumbs up. Thanks for watching. We'll be back later at some point.